Hello again, everyone. Back out at Santa Margarita Lake today. Today is Tuesday the 21st of November, a couple days before Thanksgiving. Looking to do a full day today if cards play right. I was out here yesterday for morning and early afternoon. Did well, caught 9, which is better than I had anticipated, and hopefully coming out here to do some more. So we are just launching. It's a little bit after 8 a.m. Temperature is 35 degrees outside. So lately, past 2 trips now, and actually a little bit more than that, past few trips, even going fishing with Pete in his boat, the small swim baits have really been key on finding the fish. We are it's a great bait to cover water, and this particular head, this is a Dirty Jigs guppy head, 3/16 of an ounce with a 2.8 kayak on it. I forget the flavor of kayak, but it's one of those shads, or whatever. It's kind of a clear bottom with a little bit of a color on the top. Here, I'll bring it up, I'll show it to you. So pretty much almost a white on the bottom, but it's got a little gray on the top. So that's what I've been using. I've got all sorts of flavors in there. They all seem to pretty much work. So with that, we seems to be doing the trick. This particular head, 3/16 head, it sinks at about 2 feet a second. A little bit more actually, but that's okay. It works for me on being able to figure out how deep things are. It's kind of my, I know my sonar is probably gonna, or my battery for my sonar is gonna run out in about 6 hours or so. So I'm gonna need something for the remaining hours in order to figure out my depths. So this is my key way of doing that. And yeah, with that, let's keep plugging along. Water's still warming up. I'm going to try the shade stuff because the shade stuff was working yesterday afternoon, surprisingly. And I'll try to hold this out until I get too cold. I did not bring a jacket with me. I've got one in the truck, and I've got a windbreaker with me, but I didn't bring a jacket with me because today's high is supposed to be like 75. Winds are supposed to be fairly low. So I figured, well, if anything, and I kind of tested a little bit when I was setting up, being out in the sun will work just fine to get me going until the daytime temps warm up a little bit. So we'll just do that for now, and we'll go from there. I had a nice epiphany. I don't say it's epiphany, but it was a nice discovery yesterday. Cruising along, and I happened to see on the deeper side kind of what looked like a bunch of fish on the bottom. There were no, how they talk about shadows for sonar. There were no shadows, so, but I figured it was too deep for weeds. So I made the thought of that possibility of those fish, and so I threw this bait out there, and sure enough, reeled one in, and it was a bunch of little bass sitting on the bottom out there at 20 feet. So that was kind of nice to see, because I'm like, okay, that's what I need to look for. And there was a bunch of them, so it's that all or nothing thing. Caught a few there, so that was good. But we are, sometimes it's hard to discern, but you know how everyone always says, oh, you got to look for the black rice. Well, that's not always the case. In the wintertime, there's no gap between those fish and the bottom, so you're going to be looking for little lighter spots, and then from there, go try it. See if you catch something. If you do, it reinforces what you got. And I think I got my first fish. Yeah. Well, that didn't take long. There we go. First fish of the day. Skunk is out of the boat already. Thanks, buddy. You are a little one, but I appreciate you. All right, go eat some more. How about that? 8:14 and we've caught one already. Awesome. So today we have high pressure like yesterday. Didn't seem to affect things too much yesterday, except maybe that the fish were further out deep and they weren't surface feeding. But that's okay. So I'm hoping today will be the same thing, and that was little confidence boost there that we should be okay. That you know, they're out there. Pressure's not too bad, I guess. Kind of thought we were in post-frontal conditions yesterday. Pressure was high, clear skies. We had some wind, and then the wind died down, and that was a little more concerning too, because the fish in this lake love wind. But still managed to catch them. So that was good. Hopefully today will be something similar. Love to have a day of catching fish, big or small, I don't care. So, all right, moving on. Well, look at that. I don't think that's fish. I think that's just some weeds right there. That looks like a log. So, still looking. Let's keep chugging along. Trying to figure out where they are. Yesterday I came back this way and found fish in the little cuts. Even found one on an isolated stick out in the middle of nowhere. So I figured I'd go try this down this stretch again. A couple points I wanted to try a little bit harder on down here. I tried across there yesterday and there was nothing on that side, which is surprising because I thought they'd be on the sunny side. But, you know, fish, as I think my daughter put it, my daughter or my wife, one of the two, they go, you know what? Fish have no rules. And that's true. We try to figure them out, but they can change them at any minute, which they do. And we just have to keep going with something that works until it doesn't, and then switch to figure out how the rules changed. Hopefully we'll find some more. Yesterday it seemed like the fish were in the little cuts basically. Today is looking very similar to that. So if the pattern remains the same, that'll make it easier on us, at least for this run of bank. We'll see what happens as we get to the other runs of bank. This looks juicy right in here. Oh, that looks so nice. Let's see what we can get. There's rock. There's rock. It'd be nice if tapping the rock would elicit a strike from the fish. Nothing so far though. I think I'm gonna make a second cast down that though. Isn't that beautiful? I love this lake. Even when it doesn't produce, it's a beautiful lake. He's light though. Thanks, buddy. Okay, all right. Who's deeper? Everyone's rowing today. A little better. Oh, I had one on. Yep. This one feels a little bit better. He had a little more weight on him. Excellent. Have a little spot. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's maybe 9 ounces. You put it on BFS though, it feels like you're catching a whale. 9. I'll take it. Okay. Measurable fish number 2. That might be fish number 6 for the day. Thanks, buddy. Whoops. They stick to my gloves. Shaking like a bluegill. It's a little bass. Okay, thanks, bud. Come on. There we go. Little guy. Thanks, little guy. There's a little gold on up there. Yeah. Keep eating, buddy. Keep eating. Oh, there's one. There's a little spot. A little hot spot over there. Yep. Right where that tree branch comes out. Oh, you're a little better. Come here. Haven't had somebody like you in a while. There's one. Teased him in. I felt him nip at it, so I surged the swim bait and got him to bite. Thanks, little guy. Look at this. Stop, stop. Yeah, see, they need more fat. I'm not sure why they're not fattening up, but I see bait, but got one. Finally. Hey, come here. All right. Finally found one. Yeah, a little better. Still a little light. Thanks, buddy. Ah, someone was in the wood. Excellent. Hello, buddy. You got a little bit of weight to you. You got a little bit of a belly. Good. Finally, someone who's eating. Let's take a look. 3/4 pounder with cheese is my guess. Three-quarter pounder. Okay, thanks. Right on. All right, bud. Thank you. Okay. So they still like the wood. Oh, hello. You've got some pull. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. That's a nettable offense. Come here. Yeah. Now we're talking. Oh. Yeah, baby. Good location. There we go. Okay. Finally got my pounder. Pound and a half. I'll take it. Awesome. Okay. Let's let's see what we got. 14 inches. 14. All right. Finally. All right. Thanks, buddy. Finally. Ooh, there is a fish on there. I thought it was just weeds. Ooh. Well, the bigger ones are coming out now. Bigger fish. Next bigger fish. Now that the sun's going down, we're putting the feed back on. Oh, stop. Come here. There we go. All right. Unless they're big, we're going to skip the scale because we're short on time. I apologize, but here we go. Nice little guy. Pound 6. Cool. All right. Thanks, buddy. All right. Just got this little guy off that point. I'm giving him a quick weigh. He's probably about a 10. Oh, look at that. That looks like maybe some crappie. Huh? On the point. Good to know. Okay, here we go. Got 11 ounces. Oh, 10. 10 last second. All right. Thanks, buddy. There's one. Got another one. It's 2 on Jackass. We're little, but playable. All right, buddy. Thank you. Just a little guy. A little bit bigger than my hand. All right, I think that's gonna do it. We gotta get back. Be off that water by 5, so we don't make Mr. Ranger mad. So, all right, that's gonna do it. That's wrapping up a full day at Margarita. 2 days before Thanksgiving, and we're still catching fish, which is just awesome. I don't care if they're small, we're still catching them, because normally this time of year is when the bite goes away, and we still got them biting. So that keeps me excited. So with that, it's time to go. I want to thank you all for coming along with me on this one. I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. And yeah, we will definitely see you guys on the next one. Take care.